Transitioning from a learning center at school to a virtual learning center can feel different to many students. The best way to help students feel more at ease within a virtual learning center is by creating a schedule. This is important because your schedule will help the students feel a sense of consistency. To aid the students in feeling that consistency, you'll want to get your schedule as close to that as the one in your learning center. Due to the remote environment, you may not be able to get every break or every event, but there are some things you'll want to ensure are in your schedule. For our school, we always started our day with a staff meeting. We started with a word of spiritual encouragement. This was important to us as we were daily investing in the lives of students through uncertain circumstances. Then we discussed the schedule for the day as well as any challenges from the previous day. There's no better way for a student to feel at home in a virtual learning center than by starting with opening exercises. It sets the tone for the student's day as well as gives you an opportunity to begin your attendance for the day. We'll share more about opening exercises later in this video. Goal check is an item you'll want to place on your schedule so students are aware. Doing goal check in a remote environment has some differences than in the learning center. It is helpful for the students to know there is a time set aside specifically for this purpose. We'll go over this more in our video session, Goal Setting and Goal Check. Because the students will be at home, you can recommend they take a break for lunch. Adding lunchtime on the schedule lets the students know staff will be unavailable during that time. Our staff took a lunch break at the same time so that students knew there wouldn't be any scoring or academic assistance between 12 and 12:30. It is important to add any afternoon activities to the schedule. This can include art, PE, virtual field trips, green dot time, or any other activity you may have. The student will want to know what to look forward to each day. If you're wondering if these activities can still be done, please look for our other videos. You'll find great information about how to make these activities possible for your students. Finally, end your day with a closing exercise. This is a great way to help your students end the day. One other consideration to add to your schedule would be the student check-ins. This will be dependent upon your school and how often you want your students to check in with the school staff. Make sure parents are aware of these expectations. As we had shared earlier, opening exercises is a great way to set the tone for the student's day. Opening exercises can be accomplished through a video conferencing platform with the assistance of a PowerPoint slideshow. We're going to show you how our school went through opening exercises. As the students gathered on the video, the supervisor welcomed the students and addressed each one of them individually. Then we started with the pledges. The remote environment can be challenging, so the supervisor muted all of the students. He then said the pledges as all of the students recited with him. We had a second staff member who would monitor students and their interaction during the video session. Next was the monthly scripture. We recited that together. Since we couldn't pass out congratulation slips, we added congratulation slides to the presentation. We also wanted to recognize when a student had a birthday, so we added a birthday slide. To make the congratulations and birthday slides special, we found a free sound effect of students cheering and added that to the slide as well. Finally, we went over the schedule for the day so students knew what to expect. We ended opening exercises with spiritual encouragement from the supervisor, followed by prayer. In addition to opening exercises, you'll want to meet with your students at the end of the day. Closing exercises is a great way to give students a sense of the day is over. Use this time to encourage the students and remind them of upcoming events. We found it was also helpful to have a little fun with the students. We often did this through brain teasers or sharing a joke. It helped lighten the atmosphere for the students. Most important, end your day with prayer. While the students may feel uneasy with transitioning to a virtual learning center, you have the ability to help that transition with a good schedule. The closer you can keep your schedule to that of your learning center, the more it will help the students to know what to expect. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. If you are interested in finding out more about a virtual learning center, please look for the other videos in this series.